Welcome to the Alluring Hour podcast. We are so excited to be here, guys. Oh my goodness. So
it's been so long. Hi. So much has happened.
It's been a long while. I feel like we haven't been on here in months, but it's only been 1 week.
Has it been a week? I feel like it's been like 3.
It feels like 2.
Something like that.
Yeah. Has it been the last time we were
I think it was 2.
It was like right after 4th of July weekend.
Yeah, it was. It was. Man.
So can we update on everybody's life? What's been going on in people's lives? What's been going on?
All right.
Ooh, y'all go first.
Well, my cousin got married. That's all I got.
Happy marriage.
Yes, it was beautiful.
Wow. So, Jazz, we're going to let Justin introduce himself real quick. He's back in
the... No, I'm playing. Go ahead.
Hey, guys. We have a special guest tonight. It is his first time on my show. He's kind of Facebook famous for his little jokey jokes, which keeps me laughing all day. Sir, go ahead and introduce yourself. Let the world know who you are.
Hey, it's me, Justin Queener, or Sergeant Justo with the gusto. That's all I got for now, you know.
Okay, that's all you
need.
Thank
you for having me, for sure. I appreciate
it. So everyone was kind of updating everyone on their life a little bit because we've been gone for like a week, maybe 2 weeks.
2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks because I was about to see Thor.
And I went and seen Thor.
It was good.
I did.
I didn't see Thor.
I loved it.
My cousin got married. I went to Florida. That's really
it.
Ooh, turn up. Yeah.
I mean, it was only Brandon, where my sister stays. It's like, I think she said 20, 30 minutes from Tampa.
Yeah, it's off of 75 South.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Brandon would know. That is his favorite place to be is Florida. He's going to retire there. That is his.
I mean, I don't blame him. And I mean, it was a close ride. You know, from Atlanta, it took us like 6.5 hours to get there. So, why not?
Okay, Brandon, do you have any updates about anything new in your life?
Well, the internship is almost over. Sad to see it go. I got 2 weeks left.
Aww.
Hopefully, they call me back. But
so
far, they said they want to extend my internship, but they want to switch it to part-time. So they don't want me to be an intern. They want me to actually come on board. And if that happens, my pay almost doubles.
Hey, Kiki.
Hey.
Shout out Deep Throat Conversations podcast.
Ow.
That'd be cool. Making almost 30 plus an hour. Like,
let me borrow $500.
Right. Yo, send me some.
That's that IT, man.
I got a kid. Like, you know, kids.
What you got on the tummy tuck, bro?
That's that IT field.
Oh, man.
What you got on the diapers, the wipes, the Pampers, something.
What about the gas money though? I've been throwing freaking full tanks out here all day.
Right.
I'm just trying to make sure I be set for life. That's all.
I'm trying to make sure this fufa is gone because I'm tired of setting it on hubby's forehead. You know, we need to go this fufa gone.
And you started off on bullshit. All right.
I'm on bullshit already, y'all.
Let me finish my blunt before you really start, please.
So we're going to get straight into the trending corner. There is nothing new with me. I'm still out here macking, you know what I'm saying, hustling, doing all my side hustles, you know what I'm saying, you know, jack of all trades over here.
A Jamaican. No offense,
I'm a freaking Jamaican.
I mean, but you see, they got like 20 fucking jobs. So it's like,
20 fucking jobs and 20 freaking kids.
That's a lot.
That too. Let me quit because these Jamaicans out here is crazy. So let me shut up.
So, guys, we're only 4 minutes in. So everyone knows we usually go into like a a little bit of just clowning around, but I got so much juiciness for you guys today. We need to get straight into it because I got a lot of topics. It's time for the Trend Corner with Lord D. Let's get in.
Ooh.
Hey guys, we are back with the Trending Corner with your girl Laura D. So guys, over the weekend, my Facebook, my IG, and my Twitter has been going off, y'all. So listen, I learned that you can pose as a straight man, get women pregnant, ask them to marry you, and then a month later, you can marry your dream guy.
Damn.
Are you gay?
Oh my goodness. So
how do you marry a woman and then bend over and let a man bend you over?
Listen, so this story, I am not quite sure the city that it is from what that is in, but from what I'm hearing is out of Louisiana. No surprise. But anyways, there was a man who he left his pregnant fiance and decided he was going to chase after his dream man. And let me tell you, I am normally the research queen, but I could not pull up his page fast enough before he started putting it on private. So let's shout out the YouTube channel Nick at Night, because Miss Nick at Night got all the tea. I'm about to pull up the video.
I subscribe to her too. Like
you subscribe to her, girl. She be having some tea, okay? So we're gonna watch this little video from Nick at Night. So I'm gonna give you guys just a little bit of background real quick. The gentleman, his name is Clarence. He decided that he was going to be with this lady. We do not have the name of this lady, but anyways, he decided that they were going to be together. They've been together for months, more than 6 months. They were in a full-blown relationship. Now, Clarence has 2 other kids, and in May, I believe, May or April, he decided that he was going to propose to her and announced to his family that she was pregnant and they were going to get married July the 22nd, I believe. So here we go. We're going to watch the video and you guys give me your input. Let's go.
Overjoyed that he had proposed to her. And they had a lot of family in attendance. They had a lot of people who was giving them well wishes, and a lot of people happy and excited for this union. So let me play it.
This movie was a little bit suspect, I ain't gonna lie.
Look how he wearing that shirt.
Like he Otis from the Temptations.
Wow.
2 weeks and 3 weeks. 2 weeks and 3 days pregnant.
Oh, you did it again. How the fuck did you know that pregnant?
He did it again.
3 days.
You couldn't tell the sweetness he had. He had a little movement for the sweetness.
I love you so much.
I love you so much.
It's tremendously good to me.
Oh God, you couldn't tell the sweetness.
His family ain't shit because they probably knew the game too and didn't say a word to
His
that.
family knew. Lord, that was him proposing, right?
Nobody saw those clues, Mike. Okay,
y'all.
My blank is going off.
Stevie Wonder could have seen that shit.
Tell me the little clues that you guys picked up that he was on the download in this video. I ain't gonna say download because he's seen full blown just out.
How he was wearing that shirt with his taco meat out, like
how he was standing,
just
his
the
mannerisms. He had his back really straight. Nah, that's
having your back really straight mean you gay?
A little bit too much. Yeah, it's possible.
What? Yeah, for sure. Posture.
He was arching his butt out. If you like, you gonna have to replay the video.
You feel that?
Yeah.
Hold on,
right.
Rewind. Let me replay it.
When he stands and he's facing her, he's turning. He's grabbing the flower. When he grabs the flower,
he
like,
did grab the flower with a little bit of.
Yeah, he had it extended.
Is he wearing a chain? Like one of them?
Yeah,
Like,
it's a chain.
2 weeks and 3 days pregnant.
But we should know because men don't be knowing that. Men
Here we
do
go.
not
Watch.
know.
Here we go.
2
Beat
weeks,
this.
2 days pregnant. Men be like, she
Boom.
pregnant. She knocked up.
Did you not see the?
The hip turn.
Oh yeah, I see it right there. The hip.
Yeah.
The hip twisted a little slowly. Like,
And then he was like, "This."
I just want to ask her today.
Did you not see that? Man, my blank bar is going off. Like the needle's like broken.
Guys, you know what? I'm okay with you being gay. Like I'm okay with that. Like that is
fine.
so cool for you to be gay. But this, what he was doing, was so foul. Like there were so many clues in this video, and like y'all said, his family knew. Now I got the second video, so this is the second part of the video because this is just messy.
So
this is the guy, Kurt,
social media. He showed his wedding announcement, and he let everybody know that on September 3rd, 2022, it's all about Kurt and Clarence, and that they were going to be getting married at the Renaissance in Baton Rouge.
He the bottom.
He's the bottom.
No offense or buts about that.
So people got in the comments, and they was like, "Hold up, wait." September 3rd, that's the same day that you just said a little over a month ago.
So who trying to
that
take
you
a
was
road
marrying
trip and
the
go to this
girl?
wedding? Because I want to see
like
how the
what? Like
in
a
live
month
6 hours away
now
from
you
there,
marrying
so
him, and it's gonna be on September 3rd. Somebody post. I just want to know, is she invited to the wedding? I mean, once upon a time, it was her wedding too.
Right? Right. And you know what? Shout out Nick at Night. Guys, if you have not subscribed to her channel, please do so. She has a lot of good tea. She has a lot of good tea, yo. And listen, let me tell you guys. The shadiest part is fine, you left her for a man. That's cool, right? But the shadiest part is you got her pregnant, and then you're going to get married to the guy on the same wedding date that you guys had made.
My brother.
Would you guys, how would you, first of all, Jazz, you being a woman, then I'm asking men. Jazz, you being a woman, how would you react to that?
I would have called my brothers, and my brothers would have killed him, and that just would have been the end of that. Like,
Lord. She joking, y'all. She joking.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. But okay, yeah, I'm joking.
No, I'm not.
Ha 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 ha. So okay. Since I'm joking, let me give another realistic. No, I would be, at first I wouldn't know what to think because it's just like, what the fuck? And then after I got over the what the fuck moment, I would have been pissed because it's like, that's some bullshit. Like, that is some
right. That bullshit. Is some mess. And you know what, guys? I wanted to post a picture of his, but you know what? My problem was, it wasn't like it was a year from now. Like, he had recently announced to the world that she was pregnant. And I mean, when I tell you this guy is popping, like his social media page is really popping. So he's like an influencer. Oh, okay. I don't know. He a hustler because everything he got, he owned. Like the house, that's his house. That Mercedes, that's his Mercedes. I think he was tricking on the low. I think, he was getting some backdoor money. And she didn't know about it.
Admin talk about me canceling. You about to get us canceled. Anyway.
I was joking. Hey, listen, ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of backdoor action. We all, do a little backdoor from time to time.
Hold up. Wait a minute. That is a problem. That is a big problem.
It's not a problem. All you gotta do is relax.
It's an exit. Like, not
breathe in and relax.
All we gotta do is just go off of what T-Pain said.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Tricking if you got it.
It ain't tricking if you got it. So, guys, this question is for you guys. So, if the roles was reversed and a woman, you're engaged to a woman and you knock her up and you guys have this wedding date and she takes and dump you and then tell everyone that she's going to marry this woman on y'all set date, how would you guys react?
Ooh, see, now you're putting I don't think I'll be dumped though, but I would ask if I could partake. If
That's
that
such
makes
a brilliant answer.
If that makes sense. I would not have myself wanting to propose to somebody in 6 months.
Yeah, that was
I
a
don't
short.
think it's a
That was
good
a short
idea.
time.
I
That
mean,
was
but
a short time.
sometimes if you know, you know. I mean,
Well, if you know, you know, but still.
No,
there's-
that's still just
I
not
don't think
the
that has a
time.
time on it, but maybe that's
No.
just me.
Yeah, you need to have some times to get to know
To
the
engage
individual
with them. See, the
and
problem
figure
is
out who they are.
right. The problem is, Justin. Matter of fact, you didn't get the answer. How would you respond if a woman did that to you?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, it's a little different because a woman, like a woman being another woman is different. That you could be on a down low with another woman, but when you with another man, it's just the whole flip. He got her pregnant and then he left. Like that was
that's
corny.
wrong.
Like
That was wrong.
That
with
was extra
another
corny.
man.
Go ahead.
Question.
Go ahead.
After kissing each other, did she not taste like
Ugh.
it tastes like dick?
Oh, she
You
ain't
never noticed that?
Oh man, I'm about to throw up.
Nah, you tripping,
Oh,
girl. You
Lord.
tripping. I had some hot dogs later. I had some hot dogs.
I mean, he was probably doing her anal too, so she probably thought she was tasting herself. No
It's
cap.
deep.
And let's be very clear, there's nothing wrong with him being a homosexual. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Sir, if that's what you love, that's what you should do. You go
It's
after
just
what
the
you
ones
love.
on the
But it was
low.
the way he went about it, though. You created a life with her, and now that baby is not going to have a 2-parent home. Being a black male, he should know how important it is to have a 2-parent home. And that was just so reckless. If you knew that you weren't into women like that, then you should definitely been using some protection.
But his family, like how I said before, ain't no better either, because it's like y'all ain't get this girl a warning or nothing about what she's walking in. Y'all literally just let her walk herself in
They
there.
do.
They fucked up. Like
they didn't peep like he
I
crying.
mean, for
Oh, he
real,
always
it's
crying.
like
Don't worry, he always crying. He been crying since he was a baby.
No, but it's
Right.
real. It's like if you
That's
know
probably
some
that's
shit,
probably like
you know, like
watch your
that
heels.
should be something to
Watch your heels, girl. Watch your heels.
I feel like
You
that's
hear
something
me?
for real that
Something.
should be really mentioned, because it's
Yeah.
like, what if she wouldn't have took it as good as she is taking it now? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if she would have, like, come on now, like.
But wait a minute though. So I had got some more tea. So the tea is, honey, that she knew he messed with men before.
Oh, she a fucking dummy then. Anyway.
Oh no.
Next.
That's it. It's over. Nah,
Next.
I'm cool.
And
You too wild for me. I'm cool.
She set herself up then. Never mind.
But this is another question though. So is she also at fault because she knew that it could have been a chance that he would have been more attracted to men than her?
Yes, because I mean,
yep.
You really like a man that was messing with men previously.
Mm-hmm.
Did you think that you like y'all two getting together or whatever the case may be, it wasn't that like would have changed that? Like
right. I mean, go ahead, B.
Oh, she didn't peep that they would role play. He would have her put on his high school football stuff,
and they're in this
and
helmet
turn around and be like, "Do it, Brandon. Do it." I mean,
what? Scary movie. If you guys didn't get that reference.
I mean, she really knew that she should. It's like, I mean, if she knew that, and it's like, okay, I know there are some women that are okay with men dealing with men before, and it's like, okay, maybe she is a type of woman, but it's like now you done brought a child into it. It's like,
right. And you know what? Don't get it twisted, because I know some men out here who are homosexuals and they have children, but they didn't hide who they were. It was right there. It wasn't no misunderstanding. They were very upfront, or they just wanted kids and they have friendship with these women. So
like my cousin, like he's obviously gay, and it's like he wanted a child, and
like, and
but it's like he never pretended that he was dating a girl or none of that. It was just
bamboozled her.
Right. That's just wrong. That's wrong. And so my next question would be though, what about the men who are on the down low, and getting these women pregnant and being with these men, and then these women have to find out,
got to be careful with that mess because like that kind of activity can cause like
HIV.
STIs and HIVs and all that stuff. So that's
all from just somebody not having that. Like all you gotta do is be open and have that conversation. Like, okay, this, you know what I'm saying? Like but that also as well, like being on down low like that, it's like I feel like it's selfish because it's like if you with somebody, that's not giving that person option to choose whether they want to deal with it or not deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Because like some people would be like, all right, like if that's what you do, that's what you do. And other people would be like, no, that's the end of that relationship or whatever the case may be. So,
and to go even further, we live in a era where homosexuality is celebrated. Is
right.
Not like how it was like in the 90s where you had to have
right.
So why hide in the closet? Like if you want to be you. Fuck what everybody else think. They want to judge you. Oh well. They don't agree with your decisions. Oh well. That's between you and God. You have to live with that decision. I'm not going to judge you. It's not my place. It's not my business. You know what I'm saying? But to this situation, I just thought that was just dead wrong how he did her, and it was just like the same wedding date. I wouldn't have cared. I think the story wouldn't have been as big if he did not keep the same date. Because everyone's like, well, is she going to be there? Can she get a plate at the reception? I mean, she going to sing you the song, and maybe she going to walk you down the aisle. We don't know.
I better be sitting at a reserve table or something. Like
she going to be at the table.
No, I'm just saying, or that like that chair that the bride and groom be sitting at, she better be right in the motherfucking middle of them too.
Right. Like, I mean, but if you think about it, though, they could have did some poly. I mean, think about it. I mean, the baby.
But maybe she not into that, but it's like
the baby would have had a
that dude not sharing.
You said what?
That dude not sharing.
Yeah, he not sharing. He want all the butt for himself. He definitely.
Yeah. Oh man.
Okay.
All right.
Well.
But hey, listen. Seriously, September 3rd was my second my second marriage. That was my second marriage date. What? I just said, hey, I feel them. It was expensive. You got to keep the date sometimes. But the family knew, though. Somebody showed up.
Oh, this is how it worked. This is how it went down.
Somebody showed up.
This is how it went down behind the room, like when the room where it happened. Girl, I don't know what's going on, but we can't be together. So me and Kurt, we're gonna do something. He's like, the date's already set. We have everything done. Let's just keep the date because we already have the venue. And then he's like, sure, baby, let's do it. And then you're like, yeah.
Stupid.
So
why are you so smart?
I don't think he sounded like that. He said he is a man.
No.
I wish I could pull up his TikTok. He said, I am a man, baby. I got my own house. I got my own car. I take care of my kids. And you know what? He wasn't lying. He is a man. And just because you gay,
he's a man, but he got
your
tone and voice. He's got your pitch. He's a man with your pitch.
He's a male. He ain't no man.
He got your pitch. Your whole high pitch.
We can't determine what.
So because he get bended over, he ain't a man, basically.
No,
man, you see them jeans?
I see the jeans. It looks like some jeans I would wear. Like
that jean t-shirt. It's a woman's shirt.
Dude was Prince
without right there.
Swag. He was Prince without swag. So that
was okay.
Red flag.
We let everyone choose their gender. That's where I'm at. Whatever you feel is whatever you feel.
No.
Well, that's how I feel because
you are
on the down low though.
I just don't feel like the down low is okay. Live your life.
That's not okay.
Because I have trans, I have gay cousins, I have cousins who told me they're pans. So I'm.
They be fucking skillets.
All right, guys. Then you know what? I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna identify as this.
Listen, the pans always get me because when my cousin said that, I said, "Bitch, what?" She's like, "Bitch, I'm gonna punch you. If you laugh, I'm gonna punch you." And I just looked at her. I was like, "Because I don't get that." She's like, "Just shut up, stupid."
My gender is paper.
Like, okay, but
I'm a race car.
I mean, I support. Listen. I have different personalities, and each one of them have a name, and people support me on that. So if someone feels like they don't identify as they were born as, or they don't have a connection to that, I think that it is mentally okay for them to create who they want to be. I think anyone in this world should create who they want to be. Just don't hurt people in the process. That's all I'm saying.
Look,
don't
I agree with that.
If you're into males or if you're trans and you want to date a male, be upfront. If he's not into you, he's just not into you. Because guess what? There are a lot of men out here who are actually into the trans thing. You know what I'm saying? Because technically they women.
Technically
they women.
I mean, no matter what, I'm a Puerto Rican stapler. All right. That refers to my words are my words are times. All right, you ready for my words? It's and pick, okay? Those are my words.
Okay,
and
guys.
pick.
Those are my S, yes, and then pick.
We cancel.
Those are my words.
Fuck that. We're not canceled. I mean, we like this. Listen, we're gonna say what we want to say. I definitely
I'm identifying. I'm a stapler.
Everyone has the right. If he wants to be a stapler and staple paper with his big ass forehead, go right ahead.
So that means if he's a stapler, I could be a unicorn. Literally, a high unicorn.
I mean, Tiffany Haddish said she was a black unicorn. Black girls, we said we're magic.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? Chicks out there got fixture flats in their ass.
And I'm a race car.
Down there walking around.
We got Lightning McQueen over here, man. Look at this.
Right.
Oh, I thought he was saying a rice card. That's what I'm like, or like a card of rice. I didn't know they made it like that. But,
so let people identify and be who they want to be. But this particular situation, because we're about to move on from this. This particular situation was jacked up, bro. You could have switched the date. I don't care how expensive it was. You already hurt the woman because you're walking away from her for a man. And let me tell you, as a woman,
she hurt herself.
But you know what? Let me tell you what she thought. What she thought was their love was strong enough. But sometimes is if you love who you love, he said he loved Kirk. He said he loved her, but Kirk was where his heart was. And
I think his heart was there.
I think she knew about Kirk. And when she came into it, she thought, the love that they had and that baby was going to keep him and her together. But, sometimes women, we operate on the basis that kids will keep them. If a kid can't keep a straight man, it's sure enough not going to keep a gay man.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? That's how she should have looked at it.
Wait, was the lady he was going to be engaged to on the left of that picture?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
And she was beautiful. She's beautiful.
She looked too strong in that picture.
She's beautiful.
She got too much strength in that picture.
She do. But you know what else I was thinking, guys? There's somewhere in her where someone broken her. She was broken before she came into this with him. Because think about it. There's no way she walked into that relationship thinking that man was going to only want to be with her and not have the urge for other men. There's no way.
Or she was just that dumb and actually did think that.
I don't think she was that dumb.
6 months.
Yes, in 6 months, that was fast. Someone broke her heart and he was her saving grace.
I can hire a person for long. 6 months ain't long enough. I can't.
If
she was hurt, one thing I will say is, if I was hurt like that, I'd have tore that wedding apart.
Hello.
Period.
Everything.
Period.
Everything. Burn that bitch to the
Period.
ground.
I'm looking for Kurt. Kurt, where you at?
If I was hurt like that, I would have tore that wedding apart. It'd have been crazy. Scarface.
Literally.
Period.
It's just, I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
Right.
That shit make my head hurt.
So let's get into our next story, guys, because that one, let me send this out. Ladies, me personally, I went and dated a guy who I know is into males because first of all, it's already hard to compete with all these beautiful women out here and, all the fixture flats out here. It's just so hard to compete with that already because men like men asses nowadays. So let me quit. So listen, so don't put yourselves in a situation where you not only have to compete with your own gender, but you have to compete with the opposite sex because it's going to always play on you when you're out. Is he looking at her or is he looking at him? Or fuck it, is he looking at both of them? You know what I'm saying? So it's okay to accept the male if they want to, play the bi role or they want to be bi. That's cool, but it comes with your dangers. And the dangers is a broken heart and the letdown and possibly a baby and him running off into the sunset with Doug. So listen.
Doug.
No shade. Just be careful. And sir, you're going to catch your karma. And lady, hold your head up. This does not determine that you're nothing or you're nobody. That was a decision that he made, and it was selfish. What you need to do now is look into yourself, pick yourself up, and realize how beautiful and how strong you are, and you can overcome this. So let's get into the next story. The next story really pissed me the hell off.
Oh,
Sesame Street.
What happened with Sesame Street?
So from what I heard, Sesame Street is no longer for all the kids. So little Miss Rosita is racist. She's a freaking racist.
In Philly.
Yes. So let me give you guys a little background to what's going on, because people say like, why are you saying fuck Rosita? Well, let me tell you why I'm saying fuck Rosita.
For real.
Rosita decided at the Sesame Street parade that she was gonna wave and touch and pat on all the little Caucasian kids. But when she came to our beautiful little black queens, she said, and passed them off, passed them by, and had these babies sitting here looking like, why not me?
Should have knocked Rosita ass down.
You know what? People would definitely need to learn how to figure out how to get to Sesame Street, because I would burn Sesame Street to hell.
There's a
Let me play the
line.
video.
There's a line in that.
Well, here's the video, guys.
Oh!
Look at Miss Rosita. Look at Rosita with her little straggly hair. Like, Rosita, your colors don't even match. You all faded and blue. And you know what? Elmo was forced to like you, ho. Let me quit. My bad. I'm sorry, Rosita. Rosita didn't piss me off.
Tell us how you really feel. Goddamn.
She really pissed me off. But hold on, because I'm gonna play this over, guys.
I see. That's deep.
It's this little girl's face for me. And growing up as a young black girl and this happening to me, it crushes you and it makes you. These kids know why they were passed up. Don't get it twisted. These kids know. Look at this baby face and the pink book bag. Look at it. Like, that hurt me so bad.
Hang on, there was something that was asked. I don't think we have the full context of this.
Oh, there's like 5 videos.
Okay, but there was something that was done where a no.
That's another. That was to the other little black kid. I didn't feel like pulling up. I think I might have put that video on here. But so there was another black family down as a little boy. That's who she was saying no to. I actually have I sent the video on the thing. So all the black kids, that's what she was doing to.
I don't know. I think we got a small picture because this is just one person. I don't think we should just.
Okay, so I have literally 5 videos of nothing but black kids, and it was so big. It was so big that they had to put out a statement. It made sense.
The statement was trash.
It was really major. And Sesame Street, the parade place, had to speak out against it, and they were talking about how ashamed they were. Kelly Rowland spoke out about it. There's so many. I only uploaded this one because this is the one that broke my heart the most. And this video is compliments of the neighborhood talk. So shout out to them for this video. But I know you always like to have context, but the context is that they were being racist little shits. And not only did Rosita do it, but Big Bird did it.
Just don't like to reach the judgment when it comes to that, because there's always something else that it could have been that we might not be looking at.
If you want, I could put the other videos up.
No, it's fine. You're good.
No, I want to see these. Yes, put this up.
Let me see.
Oh, pull up.
Oh, here we go. Oh no, my bad. Wrong video. Wrong video. Shit. Damn, jumping the gun.
Don't get me. Never mind.
And you know what? Yeah, we're gonna talk about that, and then we gotta talk about this dude. Okay, no, I didn't put the other video up, but I do have it. And let me see. Let's talk while I do this. So while we're waiting for the next Sesame Street video, let's go to this cheater right here. So for you all who don't know, Khloe Kardashian, bless her heart. Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson announced that they're having another baby via surrogate.
Stupid dummy. It ain't no surrogate.
This ain't funny. This ain't right. But you know what? Hell no. She like it. I love it. Listen. with another woman.
Already, huh?
Next day. Right now, know who you is.
That was quick.
Bro,
You see her booty though?
This video is also complimentary of the neighborhood talk. Thank you so much for that video, guys. Bro, so while I'm trying to pull up the Sesame Street thing,
I respect that.
You say you respect that?
Yeah, man, I respect that, man. It ain't like she really pregnant anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, why he fronting? Eddie agrees. Hey.
Hey, can we go back to the? Can we go back
to the video?
No, to the Rosita thing.
Yeah, I was trying to pull up.
I pulled up the
statement. Videos for you.
I got the statement. I'm going to read the statement off. Okay. So Sesame Place had submitted a statement, right? Where it's our brand, our park, and our employees stand for inclusivity and equality in all forms. That is what Sesame Place is all about, and we do not tolerate any behaviors in our parks that are contrary to that commitment. We also are and have always been committed to making sure that every family and every child has the best possible experience at our parks, and we are incredibly disappointed when that does not happen. Regarding the incident yesterday, the costumes of our performers sometimes make it difficult to see lower levels, and sometimes our performers miss hug requests from guests. Now, that's where I was getting at about the no. Okay. So the performer portraying the Rosita character has confirmed that the no hand gesture seen several times at the video was not directed to any specific person, rather than a response to multiple requests from someone in the crowd who asked Rosita to hold their child, for which it's not permitted. That's where I was getting at. I was like, there's got to be something there that this person went no to a person, went like this, no, right? Didn't look
I'm gonna have to pull up. I'm gonna have to pull up.
Putting no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, and kept walking forward. You gotta understand, having your head in those costumes, you can't see directly below you. If you've ever been inside of a costume where your head's covered, you're literally your point of view is like strictly what's in front of you. Seeing below you is not something you can do.
This is the child
you in the kids' park looking down.
Actually, walking by before he got to the other child. Right?
Yeah, they can't hold the kids.
Who said it's okay?
He did not ask. Go to video. There's literally, I showed you 2 already. There's 3 more out here. I did not. This video is from the neighborhood talk. I got this video from them. There are more videos like this. I didn't have the time to sit here, and because I usually like to edit the videos a little bit and put them on, so I don't have like the caption there. There are so many different videos, and I don't really believe in coincidence. So to be talking about that, how is it possible that every little white kid that he's seen, that baby was in a stroller? You said that how the mask is, he can't see. That baby was sitting in a stroller. He walked by, beep, 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 beep. And then when he seen little black kids, or she said, "Oh, fuck you, little nigga." That's how that was. Oh, you little punk ass. That's how that was. That's how I perceived it. That's how that child perceived it. There's no way that someone can sit here and just tell me it was a mask issue. Well, or we don't pick up kids. Not one of those black parents asked that little bitch to pick up those kids.
No, you can't pick them up. They're not allowed to.
She probably don't know her ABCs anyways.
They're not allowed to hold the kids. Like, I've been in plenty of theme parks with characters. You know, we got Six Flags over here. I go to Disney on the regular. There's not one of those.
Wait, Brandon, 1 second before you do that. I'm sorry to cut you off. Let's be very clear. The Lauren Hour podcast is not suggesting that those parents were asking Miss Rosita to hold those kids, because it wasn't suggested in any of the videos. That
literally what I just read. I'm going off of what I read over here.
I know, but I'm just saying we're not suggesting that.
I'm not suggesting. I'm just reading what was told.
I mean, the way you're saying it, some listeners who have fine tuning.
No. I'm not going off of that.
To hear what they want to hear. I want to be very clear.
That's not what I said. I said that what I read is that there's a parent, like I had mentioned initially. I said, no, that one's talking to somebody. I said that. Nobody else said that. There's no Alluring Hour podcast. It was what Bevaz said.
But you're a co-host, so you're part of Alluring Hour.
I'm a co-host, but I'm not saying Allura has the same thoughts as me. I'm saying
We knew it.
Wait a second. We can't just rush the judgment because for some reason everything's race around here. I don't really like that stuff. I just want to be
That's because you're not comfortable about it.
Oh, it's not. I'm not
ahead,
comfortable about it.
One second, B. Let's give our guest a chance.
Yeah, go ahead.
Justin, how did you view that video? Being a black man.
I mean, it's prevalent. They released a statement after the incident, said that somebody was in the crowd, and that, I mean, she could have panned over and looked at the crowd, but clearly it was just two little kids. I ain't seen no crowd. So what I'm going off of what the video showed, what the other parents showed about this Philadelphia Sesame Place, is that they do ignore kids that are brown or of color. Mm-hmm. And in the videos that I've seen, I just seen the statement was released. It was corny because it only was released because that video went viral. Then the other videos came out. But the statement covers everything, and that's just it's too clever, it's too coincidental, and that excuse is lame. Now, being in those costumes, it is a little vantage point, but you're looking at kids. What I seen as a parent, if those were my girls, I would have asked Rojo, I would have asked the little doll or whatever, I would have asked them what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, just because I see the issue, and I'm not gonna let that happen to my daughters.
Right.
Personally.
Right. And it wasn't just black kids; it was brown kids too that was being ignored. So I don't want people to think it's just always a black thing, but unfortunately, black and brown we're lumped into the same thing.
You know, the kid that got bopped on the head was brown, right?
Bopped on the head, but ignored. Like
no, bopped on the head.
They bopped a lot of them on the head.
It was try again. We're not gonna give you.
I'm not accepting
that. That is demeaning, though. That is demeaning, yo. Let somebody come and bop me
like a dog.
Yes.
No. Do you understand that you get bopped on the head? Like my children, when they went
culturally, you do not bop black children on the head. It's okay. Come on here, little boy.
If I was in a costume,
it's equivalent to calling him boy. That's what it is.
Oh my gosh! If I was in a costume, I'd do the same thing because there is a line you don't cross when it comes to kids because you don't know what comfort level the parents are. So you try not to do too much. You don't want to be uncomfortable. So what you're saying, you want us to just snatch the kid up? Like you're gonna be like, okay,
she didn't
that's
give a
gonna
shit
be
about what Katie's mom and dad like. She was just like, oh hey, damn, we almost high-fived that kid out his mom's hands.
I can't. This is too.
It's not too much, B. You know, it's just something. When it comes to race, me and you would never agree.
Jazz. It's not that we don't agree. It's just
we don't agree.
Good, Jazz.
Good, Jazz. You be sitting there quiet.
Because I'm just trying to take it all in. But okay, so from what I'm seeing here on this first video, it's like she just. I hear what Brandon's saying, but also as well as he's saying, all I hear is bullshit excuses. You know, that's all I hear. So, because it's like how Justin said, it's like I wouldn't let that shit fly. You see my child right there, like you in the line of sight, you just gonna walk right past her like you don't see her. No, motherfucker, you gonna turn back around and no. That's
I swear to God, I'm on a real life.
You gotta see how Big Bird did too. Like it was.
They would have been arresting me because I would have knocked their ass smooth the fuck over. I'm sorry. Like said, like it's already bad having to be a black person in America, and then it's like it's bad being a black male in America. It's bad being a black female. Like y'all already put black females down enough, and it's like, come on now.
And then see those babies. Those are fucking kids. Those kids are smart.
Y'all guys take that shit way too personal. I'm not
phased by that. We don't take it way too personal. No way, Brandon. I love you. I love you so much. I love you dearly.
Killing me.
You can't speak to this. You can't speak to this.
Wait, why?
You can't because
you're gonna pull the race card on me and tell me I'm not a Puerto Rican male.
Hey Siri, how many hours
you're not raising any black children. Your black children don't have to come home and tell you about how they're being mistreated by someone else who looks other than them. Like you don't have to you don't have to give your daughters the lectures about going out there and handling the police.
So go jump and fuck this.
It's like, come on, B. That's what I'm saying. I don't mean to be shady, but you can't speak to it because it's not something that's been drilled in you your whole life. Growing up, I was told what neighborhoods not to walk into. I was told when a cop says this to you, yes, ma'am, yes, sir. I ain't have to worry about saying that stuff to my black neighbors. I had to be worried about the people who looked different from me.
Well, you know, I grew up having those same ideals too there, Laura. I grew up on those same ideals. You got to understand, I didn't have a very nice, cozy, you know, perfect white picket fence life like people kind of think.
No one thinks
because
that,
of how well the way you're portraying it is that I have a skewed view on things because I wasn't discriminated against, but you don't understand. I was discriminated against. I wasn't discriminated against the level you were, but Brandon definitely had some problems.
But B, you feel some okay.
But so I don't let it get to me.
B,
that's the difference.
I feel like
bother me at that level.
Okay, so let me say something, right?
Like that.
Let me give an example real quick, guys. So say a Caucasian man, right? He's dating a black girl, right? Because this actually happened on Court TV. He married her, right?
And I got an example after you.
He got robbed by her black family members, right? So now everywhere he went, he was afraid of black people. He thought all black people were bad. He had that one experience. So then he can never see racism in anything else. When she went places and she said, these people are staring at me some type of way, he can never see it because guess what? From his bad experience, he's seen her, even though he loved her, he's seen her as being over exaggerated because he's seen most black people are not nice because I got robbed. You got mistreated by a group of idiots in high school and junior high. So now you kind of have this, well, black people treated me some type of way. And it's just like, not all black people. I've never treated you that type of way. You know what I'm saying? You got to remember, we went to fucking Sheridan, and that was in the midst of the fucking hood. Them little niggas out there didn't know how to fucking act.
Do you just... Right.
White.
Go ahead, Jazz, but then I'm going to rebut that because that's kind of funny because that's not what I said.
But I do have a story, like said racism wise. Like it ain't no relationship type thing, but I mean, like how he said, I mean, I get it. You know, you've been discriminated against, like I said, we do too. I remember a time I was in South Range. You already know South Range is nothing but the white folks. Even though I went out there with one of my white friends and I walked past a lady with a child and she snatched her child up so goddamn quick. Like I didn't even know that she had a child. Looking at me crazy, like, and I'm just looking at you crazy, like, you know, I don't want your fucking kid. Like, like I'm just trying to find a bathroom.
Your girlfriend held onto her purse tight and crossed the street from me. I'm looking at her like, what the fuck wrong with you?
Girl.
Like that's the type of stuff. Like this.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna move on from this topic.
But like I said, I guarantee, like I said, if it was in the same situation, like you walk past them, B, they wouldn't have said not a damn thing.
Not a fucking thing.
To
not a damn thing.
Either way.
I'm just saying. Let me.
So we got one more story before we got one more story before we.
Okay, so let me finish it off and then we move on. But like with what you said, you're saying that I have a point of view with others. No, what I'm saying is it doesn't affect me. Like before it did until I hit like probably middle of high school, like junior year. I was just like, why am I allowing these individuals get under my skin? Like, why am I allowing people that want to like talk down to me or put me down? Why am I letting them bother me to that point? And I just said, F it. And when I just let that go, man, people could try to discriminate all they want. They could try to like call me names. They could try to say this, say that. I don't even pay attention. I'm like, whatever. That just shows your insecurities. It doesn't bother me. It just rolls off.
It wasn't, but I don't think it was. But
that's just
a bunch of. But it was a bunch of kids. It was a bunch of kids who weren't used to seeing someone who looked like you in that school. We had more black teachers than we had white teachers.
Yeah.
We barely had. I didn't even know what Mexicans were. We had one Mexican kid in that school.
Mm-hmm.
One, and he didn't speak not a lick of English. Okay. And I thought he was so cute. I would always try to give him my tacos every Friday.
I think it was Joe Wright.
I think it was Taco Thursday, something like that.
Joe Wright was the white boy. He had the really big Coke bottle glasses.
I don't know.
Joe White or Joe White?
But listen, and I'm not even going to get into that because that was kid stuff. Like you're going to eventually have to get over that. You have to
get over it. It didn't bother me. Oh, no, it's not, Shaka.
Shaka said, "Be bad. Your views
All point of view is skewed." All
right. Well,
what a word. I'm proud of her.
Detained by Boardman police while riding the WRTA
so this story
bus.
came out of Youngstown.
It happened on May 25th in Boardman. Police were called out on reports of a bank robbery. The suspect was described as a black male in a black hoodie and black sweatpants with a black head covering. Around the same time, a witness told police they saw a man matching that description run through the mall's parking lot and get on the WRTA bus. That's when the police pulled the bus over and entered it with their guns drawn.
Hands up, everybody in the bus! Hands up! You, sir, come here. You. Come here now. Turn around.
A bank robbery had just occurred. That bank
robber didn't even wear the clothes.
Bodily harm to people.
Don't even look.
Kind of indicated through gestures that they had a gun.
He didn't even wear the
And
clothes.
treat that situation.
Look at
right. His skin tone different.
And just because they're pulling their weapons,
All the time.
they're doing
He's
that
like
to
2 shades lighter.
Every
detention
time.
in this case or arrest of the individual.
The moment they
17-year-old,
got
this is
guns on
the
him
mother.
and they pointed them towards him, he felt the same way every other kid that had that happen to felt. Terrified.
So as you guys can see, I'm gonna go back to the video.
So wait, did he for real rob the bank or not?
Look at that.
Oh wait, shit! The other dude had on camel pants. Okay.
Exactly.
Never mind. I got it. Okay, I got it.
Look at the shirt, right?
Yeah,
There's no Nike sign. There's no Nike sign. This guy is darker. This guy is darker. Those pants are totally different.
Maybe he changed while running through the mall.
Oh, we seen witnesses said they seen a kid fitting the description running towards the bus. You at the Southern Park Mall, they're probably trying to hurry up and not miss the bus. Go ahead.
They thought a white person was in trouble.
Look at his hands.
They stared up there.
His hands is darker than the dude that came out of the bus. How the hell?
He's not even built the same.
He had time to
that
change
dude on
his
the bus
pants,
built
though,
like the bus.
seriously.
Nah, he was in blackface, y'all. No, I'm not gonna believe it. He was in blackface. I don't believe it. This guy.
I guarantee you, the nigga that robbed him was probably sitting at home, fucking
counting that money. Counting that money. And these idiots believe. I guarantee you.
I would have been in Florida somewhere on a beach with my titties out, smoking a blunt. Like I would have been out of Ohio quick.
You want to go to South Beach? They have those.
So the Boardman police chief doesn't really have an apology for the mother or the 17-year-old child who happens to be my little cousin.
I would have sued the fuck out of their ass.
You thought they was gonna say something?
They owe the family an apology. The child is.
They're not gonna get that. Not Boardman.
No, call Al Sharpton. They'll get one.
Well, yeah, I hope because you know what?
Or Ben Crump. He be on it.
When my cousin when she first got the story, she sent it to me. I said, okay, cuz reach out to the news stations.
That poor baby.
See what they say. And then hit me back when you get some information and they move forward. Because I told her, I said, they're going to move forward. You just need to contact them. She's like, all right, cuz I'm on it. She did her due diligence as a mother. And my cousin, Arthur Candy Kim, she is the Punisher. Wait, it's a big ass is the Punisher in his secret life, so it don't matter. He just goes Frank Castle on Cricket Cops. And they haven't caught him yet. He do look like that, though.
That's funny.
But let me get back to the story real quick before we go. So Boardman, I remember my ex fiance. He had left the military, so he had went AWOL. I ain't gonna lie, nigga went AWOL. But he ended up going to court. They lifted it, but I guess in Boardman system, because Boardman's system was behind, he had a warrant. So they arrested him, and he did not have an active. He shouldn't have had a warrant because he wasn't AWOL anymore. They took and impounded my car, put him in jail, and I said, "You guys, huh? What'd you say, Justin?"
That's what I was about to say. All the time, they don't file warrants. They do it. They do shady practices. This is nothing. That's what they do. The warrant, and then the whole warrant. Then they put you in court. You got to pay just to get there, just to get it out. Like it's what they do. Boardman, Boardman not saying. You think Camp was saying something?
So what needs to happen is Boardman PD needs to be held accountable. Boardman PD, when I went out there and I had to sit down with the police chief, the then police chief, my uncle took me out there because I told him, I said, I need my car back. You guys should pay the fee because your guys' system was behind and y'all ain't had no need to arrest him.
That ain't
your fault. Said that's still not our fault. You're gonna have to get your car out yourself. I said, you sons of guns. Okay. My fiance gave me money and got the car out. As I'm walking out, I ain't seen one picture of a black man, a Latin woman, or a black woman walking out of there.
Boardman, Canfield, Poland, Colombiana, none of that shit. You ain't gonna see
or Colombiana. Let me tell you, Ohio has a problem that is still kind of hidden because it's just starting to get peeled back where we're starting to see the little racism, but we're so accustomed to it because we're like, oh, this is just Boardman, this is just Campbell. We're just useful. We're just not going to drive out there. They have systematic things in place where they take their trainees because they want to train them. Let's wait for the poor black people to cross this line because they're going to go to the $1.50 movie or they're going to go to the mall. Most likely they don't have car insurance, they don't have license, or they have one but not the other. Let's get behind the poorest looking car, pull them over, and make sure they get arrested. And we know they don't have the money to get out of jail. So we're going to make sure they lose their job. And guess what? They're going to become career criminals. Boardman PD needs to be held accountable. They owe this family an apology. You pulled guns on a 17-year-old child with so many kids being killed by the hands of cops. That baby was really frightened. And he listened. He didn't give up. He ain't put up a fight. He was respectful. And he was just scared. He wanted to go home to his mother. That's all he was thinking about. Let me do what my mother taught me. And during the whole ordeal, he was just trying to keep it together. And he gets home, he breaks down. This is my son's twin, basically.
How long ago did this happen?
This happened a few months ago. And this is how long it took for that police chief to say anything.
Damn.
I bet.
Those cops were properly trained. And the bank needs to be held accountable too. The bank needs to be held
obviously
accountable.
y'all horrible
and the bank
at trying to identify
somebody. Because those clothes are totally different. That skin tone totally different.
And they
the
said
body type,
the hour, right?
But the body type is different.
The dude that was coming off the bus looked like he was more like huskier, maybe. Like,
Listen, he had dreads in his hair. That dude had on a hood. His hood wasn't puffy like this. You got dreads. It's gonna be a little bit foofy. You know what I'm saying?
There was like a 30 to 40 pound difference between the two guys. And height. That other dude was shorter. The one in the photo was shorter than the one that they picked up because that dude was taller and heavier. Because
so the one that was in the camo pants was your cousin. Is that right?
Yeah, it was her cousin.
Yes, yes. So let me say this. And the reason why I say Youngstown, y'all need to stand up is because you don't see them doing this to kids in Liberty. You don't see them doing this to the kids in Boardman. You don't see them doing this to the kids in Austintown unless they're black.
Unless they black. And they want to talk about all the crime that's in Youngstown. They want to talk about how ran down Youngstown is. But when the pandemic happened, I seen almost every person that lived in Boardman run their ass straight to Youngstown to get the resources. But Boardman don't put no resources into Youngstown. Liberty puts no resources into Youngstown. Campbell puts no resources into Youngstown. I was in Youngstown over the weekend. I was riding through that city. I said, it's freaking 2022. This city should not be ran down the way it is. There are so many properties in Youngstown that Black people do not have the affordability to afford, and they should be able to get a loan to buy some of these houses and fix it up and create better neighborhoods and give their kids a decent, safe place to live and put their kids in good schools.
But then
like you have to move out of Mahoney County just to get your kid in a decent school. And where the hell the mayor at? Like the mayor
is the mayor.
Story.
I think the peak of Youngstown really was 1997. I think 97 was its peak when Youngstown was its best.
Youngstown, let me tell you.
I swear, because like when I was in my last year in Sheridan when we were in 6th grade, it just felt like it was like zen. It just felt really like everything was moving smooth. Teachers were good.
It was.
Youngstown was better when they had a rallies on Market Street. I'm just saying.
Right, and they used to have the
I'm
parades come down Hillman Street.
Bingo.
Or they used to have down there off of Glenwood that little center where they used to have the Black History Month thing. They had Haram Bay. These kids
when they had Foot Locker and fucking Lincoln Knowles, like
it all died when they did the bicentennial parade. That was in the 90s. And that's when everything just started falling apart.
So what is the mayor doing? Who is the fucking mayor of Youngstown?
Yeah, who the hell is the mayor of Youngstown? Ain't it Tito Brown still?
Tito. Like Tito?
Tito, you know what?
No wonder.
I can't keep up. All I hear is about fucking Kemp here. I don't hear nothing else of no other mayor.
What Youngstown has to do, you guys need a hero to rise, okay? Let me put it into comments.
They need to burn that shit down and just start.
Y'all need Batman. There are so many people who live in that city who really want to make a change. What y'all need to do is stop voting for these people who y'all think are popular and put the people in the office who really want to make a change for the people. Youngstown, y'all had the biggest concert ever, yo. What was his Blake Ryan or Ryan Blake? You see how all those Caucasian people flock to Youngstown?
Ryan.
Now listen, let me tell you guys something. Let me tell you guys something what people aren't paying attention to. You guys drew in a big crowd. Pretty soon, people who don't look like y'all or me, they're going to start moving into the neighborhoods, buying up those properties for cheap. And then they're going to keep going to the concerts. Downtown starting to pop a little bit, right? They got the restaurants. It's kind of how it is in Charlotte. So what happened down here in Charlotte, the uptown, all of uptown Charlotte used to be black. So the Caucasian people, even now, like it's gentrification. They're moving in, they're buying the cheap property, making sure they rising the prices above the grocery stores, the entertainment. They make sure the prices rise, right? So now you can't go to the corner store because guess what? The corner store who used to sell you the little Debbie's for 50 cents, now they want to raise it to $1 because now the Caucasian people are going to come in here and they're willing to spend $1 because guess what? They got the dollar. They're not going to worry about that extra 50 cents that can be put towards something else. And that's so crazy. 50 cents makes a difference in a black household. 50 cents makes a difference. And people aren't really looking at the income gap. Like, how is it that Boardman, Canfield, Liberty, all of these people got these big ass nice houses and you ride through the streets in Youngstown and you about to have a damn baby on these streets? Like the streets stepped up.
That's definitely Youngstown on Market. As soon as you cross over Market to Boardman, that shit's smoother than a motherfucker. Like
right.
About time.
Right. And or let's talk about the water department. You know what, guys?
I know my poor car was
about how Youngstown
dimes
the black people in the community, and because the black people in the community are so blind and they don't see it, they don't see that they're keeping you guys in poverty so you can kill each other off so they can come in and buy up the property. There is so much property. There's historical properties on the north side of Youngstown. Historical. Those properties are going to be worth millions soon because you're going to have those Caucasian people come in and they're going to be able to fix up those houses and renovate them. Get your credit right. Get with Neighborhood Calvin Allen. Talk to him. Talk to William Dallas. These are people I know who are actually trying to help the black people. Get with someone, get y'all credit right and start buying this property. Turn Youngstown into the new Atlanta. It can happen. It's possible. It is possible. Black people thrive here in the South. You come down here, you don't see black people putting down rims on those old ass fucking Chevys.
Rims,
baby. Boomers.
Boomers.
But let me stop because
let her stop.
Because y'all, I start preaching. I just when I came to Youngstown and I looked at that potential, I seen all the potential. You guys don't even know there are so many complexes in Youngstown. If you buy, I've seen some complexes for like $80,000. If you buy an apartment complex that has 4 units and you're charging $1,200 a month, you ain't even got to work a job.
No job.
I get annoyed when I go to Youngstown.
That is your main source of income. And you're going to pay a mortgage on that one building. probably about $600 a month, and you got $1,200 coming in from each unit.
Oh, the preaching hour with the Lord in.
It's just, I'm sorry, y'all. It's just, you know.
I think we should still burn it down and just start over.
I mean, yeah.
Anyways, guys.
It's already Gotham City.
I'm sorry. When I was there, it broke my heart. It broke my heart because I look at so many people in these houses on the South Side that are nice. And if the mayor actually did something to start some type of home ownership initiative in Youngstown to help people qualify for these homes and get some grants to fix up some of these homes, man.
I think before they even do that, they need to fix the job market issue they have. They need to start investing into bringing.
They need to be paying people
back.
more. Like,
and they haven't had a steady income thing since like the 60s.
Right, Melvin.
It's like the 60s.
Like Busy Bone.
Yeah. And I'm gonna miss everybody. Yeah, let's go bring him.
Well, guys, this has been y'all know I be getting on here and I get off topic, but I love all you guys. Justin, thank you so much for coming on and bearing with us over here. Because I tell you, we be a mess, but we be getting to the tea, honey. No problem. Anytime. Let me tell you, Jazz, B-Vaz, I love you guys. And we're sending out special love.
Love y'all.
To our other co-host, Aaron Ali. We love you.
Yeah, I love you, man.
We love you so much.
You're in our thoughts, homie.
You are in our thoughts always. And we're sending out prayers and support to the Ali family. Guys, this has been the Lauren Hour podcast. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off in a minute. Guys, if you have not done so yet, please head over to YouTube. Like, share, and subscribe to the Lauren Hour podcast with your homegirl, Laura D. Also, I am on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Pandora, any streaming service you can think of. Your boo is here, honey.
Connected for we are connected.
We connected over here. Come get with the winning team, y'all. Also, follow me on TikTok at Laura Sakura Dining because I'll be over there just sign up. And also be sure to find and follow our fan page, The Lauren Hour, over on IG. We appreciate all the support of the people. We love all you guys. Be blessed.
Most of you. Not playing.
Remember, we are all gods. We are all gods, and I say that because if you believe it, you speak it into the universe, you have enough faith in yourself, you will create whatever it is that you want. It is not impossible. Trust me, it is not impossible. All you have to have is a dream, some hope, and determination, and I promise you will take off. We love you guys. Bye.
And you can prevent yourself from becoming a stapler.
Race star.
Bye. Love.
See y'all.
I swear to goodness, protect.